Hello, hello, and welcome to today's stream. It is I, your host, the always entertaining, I guess, Titan. So today I thought I would do a real quick tour of what I've been working on. So we left off, I had just built the theater for Sanctuary. Um, I am getting much further now, and we will take a look at where we are at. So, as you can see, I have quite a bit done. We had the guard tower, but we didn't have the gate up yet. So basically, we've got quite a bit going on. So let's continue here. Okay. Let me just make sure that everything's good to go here. Check. Okay, so let's go. So you see we've got this Welcome to Sanctuary sign, which is really neat. It's part of the Not Your Average Neon set. So we've got our garage door that lets us in. It can stay open most of the time. Right along the road, as you can see. And then we've got our handy minigun up there, keeping bad guys out. And then here's our guard tower. So the guard tower, um, and again, this is a work in progress. So not every building actually has an interior that's been made, and this is one of them. It's only partially done. So you walk in, and it's this nice uh, castle cathedral-looking entranceway. And then we'll go up one more, and this is the kind of the command center for everybody here. And then head up another set of stairs, and we have roof access, which is where our communications are. And then you head up here, and this is kind of the lookout, crow's nest, sniper perch, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, Sanctuary is now very large. And so we will explore what we have so far. Um, so get dizzy here. All right, so let's cross the bridge, and you can see we've got some additions, some changes to the bridge since the last time we worked on it, which I believe was on the last live stream I did. So here we are coming into town. We've got our theater here. And I took the liberty of putting up some movie posters. Now, if you saw my in-depth theater build, you've already seen the inside of this, but for those of you that haven't, we're going to take a real quick peek. So here's the box office. You can buy your tickets. I want to go see Night of the Fishman's Revenge, and then you'll come in here, and you'll take a seat, and you will watch your movie. And emergency exit down here, which is still opening the wrong way. I gotta flip that door. I guess I could do that right now. No time like the present. There. There, much better. Now it doesn't clip into the cement. Okay, so that's Theater 1, and then upstairs we have Theater 2. Theater 2 has a balcony. All right. Good times. So that's our movie theater. Across the way here, you have pretty basic pub. Then upstairs that has a pool table. This is one of the buildings that's still being worked on. And then we'll continue on here. This is our main club. You've even got to go wait in line to get let in, and then you'll come in, and the maitre d' or whatever will be right here. And you can come over here and be seated, and there is a stage where there'll be a piano. I wish there was like a drum set or a guitar, make it look like a jazz quartet or something. And then right here, you can't see it, but if I go into workshop mode, you should be able to see it. There is a space for somebody to do the Magnolia dance, which I think is the singing lady from the one place. It's been too long since I've played the campaign. I don't know. And I've got some other markers where settlers will dance. I don't have anybody in the settlement right now, though, because I don't like to build while people are walking around. I got a bar here, and then kind of a lounge area here with pool table, jukebox, more seating. And then upstairs is the mob bosses, Joey the Wrench office or something, So you go see him, and you'll be like, I need a favor, and he'll be like, in all the years that we've been friends, you choose the day of the wedding of my daughter. And then here is a bathroom where you can look out, and yeah. So, and then if you do end up in the debt of the mob boss and you don't pay, this is where you end up. Roof access, because why not? In this settlement, if you do download the blueprint, the roof access will take you to where I have the workshop. So it is functional. It's not just there for no reason. So, all right. So that's the club. Can I get out through here? Oh, I can. I jumped the rope. And then this is like where you exit from. So there's our classical architecture building. We'll get into there in a second. Here's a clothing shop. So you can do some window shopping and be like, oh yeah, I like those clothes, and go in there and purchase from this person over here. Still working on this one too. This one I think is, no, this one is not done, but this is like, so this will be your local, I don't know, city hall or whatever. And there'll be a receptionist here, and you got some statues and stuff that you can look at. So, excuse me. So that's where you get to the receptionist desk, and then back here will be, here's the break room. Here's the security check-in. We'll show you that from the other side in a second. And then you can go up to the executive offices here. So maybe this one or the other one. In there is the mayor's office or whatever. So you got a couple of offices with windows that overlook the minions. And then maybe over here would be another executive level office. And then in here is where all the minions work, and they get these one by one little rooms with a desk and a chair, and that's it. Oh yeah, and then the back entrance is over here. And that's where you would check in. So this is the employee entrance, and the reason this is the employee entrance is because where the parking ramp is. So let's go look at the parking ramp. Here's the parking ramp. Yay! So you can get yourself a soda. and then pour some vodka in your soda and head in for your day of menial labor. So this is a multi-level parking garage. As you can see, it's it's a parking garage. It's not anything spectacular, but I did put it in the center of town so that people who had vehicles at the time would be able to park their vehicle. So we'll head now to the building that's behind the clothing shop. I'm turning this into a barber shop. There's a reason for the barber chairs there, but nothing else. And then up here is going to be some apartments. So we've got, I'm still working on getting these ones furnished. All right. And another unfurnished apartment. This apartment does have furnishings, and it's the largest. So there's a shower and a bedroom closet. So that's this building. Let me head back down. So we'll leave this building, and we've got this little alleyway here that if you walk out here, you're at the theater again. Here's the pub, a trash can, some more soda machines, and then this large apartment building that's next to the Capitol building. So this one doesn't have much going on yet either. So this one, I don't remember if I furnished it yet. A little bit. This one has a table and chairs. Yeah, apparently I've put table and chairs in this one. And then this will be apartment number 3, yeah. And it's pretty much the same thing upstairs. But I'm wondering if I actually did put more in these ones. I tend to work from like the top floor down. Oh, just table and chairs. But these guys have a balcony. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, and that other top floor apartment has roof access. I forgot to show you that. Oh my gosh. I guess you'll just have to download the blueprint so you can see for yourself. And then let's see. That's pretty much it for this building. Head out the front door, so give you kind of an idea of where we're at. And we've got our diner and the church, so we'll head into the diner for right now. It's just a pretty standard diner. Dog meat likes it. And then we've got the church, which looks cool at night because I've got some cool lights on it. And we've got, so there's that. Still working on that too for the interior. Here's our hospital. So we're going to have our waiting room. Checking with the receptionist. This is kind of the emergency room. And there's a surgery chair there. And a gurney. And then upstairs is more hospital beds. So we'll just head to the top floor. And then pretty much all the hospital rooms look like this. So that is that. Yeah, yeah, they're all. Here, let's head back up to the second. Was it the second, third? No, it was the third floor, because this one has the same layout as the fourth floor, and then the third floor is slightly different. So it's only got 2 rooms on the third floor, and they're a little bit larger. Yet again, another building that is, everything is a work. Well, I mean, even finished settlements for me are a work in progress. Like I thought I was done with Spectacle Island, but I've been working on that one too. So I thought I'd do something neat and do a car dealership. So, I mean, obviously they're not using it for a car dealership now, but there's still cars in it because they can't move them. So this one was parked out in the parking lot, but inside is the showroom. And so we've got a desk, and there's the garage door that they use to get the cars in and out, and see our interior showroom. So yeah, that's our car dealership. Here's kind of a multi-purpose building. So we've got a clothing shop in one of the basement rooms, and then this is the hotel lobby. And so this is our hotel. And all I have in here is beds so far, I think. So that. And then this floor is slightly different, because I do like to try to make some variations of it so it doesn't all look so boring. All right. So here's our, because this is kind of our capital city, I figure we'd have quite a bit of a military presence here. So we have our power armor dock area. So we've got some robots that work on them. I was going to get some power armor frames, but I haven't done that yet. But basically, it's 3 floors of power armor storage and repair. And because power armor is huge, rather than just having a normal front door, we have the garage door. Here's the port for Sanctuary. So this is where all the goods will come in. So this is the administrative floor up here. And then the attic up there. And then down here is where the goods actually come in. So there's 2 ways to get down there. You can use the freight elevator, or you can go down. So you can see I got some stuff that's being in waiting to be delivered, and then out here is the docks. So, yep, that's the main port. Should we go up here? Well, let's do this first. Let's do the power plant. This is where the power for the settlement comes from. And so I'm, made it look like this is an actual place where people will work too. Got Homer Simpson's office up there, making sure that the power plant doesn't melt down. So if we head up here, and you'll notice that this settlement has sidewalks and streets. Some housing. So we're starting to get into the housing area. So housing's on the outside and all the industry's on the inside. Thank you, Dog Meat. This is our factory. So we've got our forklifts over here. You got some working stations, foreman's office up there, and then lots of stuff. And so this is where they built all of the rubber duckies or something. I don't know. Nuclear powered rubber ducks. Cigarette machines too. And then over here is the big house for the settlement. This is probably where the nuclear powered rubber duck factory owner lived. And so let's go take a look at the house. Oh, so we got this rather grandiose looking entrance with a piano and plenty of room to entertain. And then we got this kind of pool room here / library. Some chess going on. And then over here is like the smoking room / living room. And then in here is the dining area. So you'd come in here and dine. And then when you were done dining, you'd head out this way, and here's the room for the ladies, and here's the room for the or whatever. And then you can also go outside from here. So there's the backyard. Then, of course, you have the areas where the servants so servants come in here to serve you at the table, and they also can come in through here to get you in that room. But they pretty much just stay down here in the kitchen. There's also going to be a second basement where I'm working on adding some of the player necessities like workbenches and stuff like that. And there's also more storage down here. So we're going to have another, maybe this will be the wine cellar. And then this is the bathroom. And then this is outside. And we can go down here to the dock. So now we're down at water level. And there's more housing out here along the lake. So it's expanded sanctuary pretty far. And then we'll head back up here. Back at the house. So go in. This time we're going to go up. So upstairs we have a couple of bathrooms. And here is the bedroom area. So we've got one bedroom. They've all got fireplaces in them. Let's go two. Again, the bedrooms are incomplete. I guess I might as well show you this while we're over here. So this is the entrance to the attic. So you got this rather large attic. And got some storage stuff up there too. So you can go out in the balcony. Look at the nice, beautiful wasteland. So 5 bedrooms up here. And there we go. That's our mansion. So you got some nice places to sit outside and nice large yard. You can look across the way at all the other homes and be like, haha, I don't have to live there. My home is awesome. We do have one building that's back here next to the power plant that I kind of skipped over. I'm not sure what I'm going to turn it into yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn it into apartment buildings or what. Right now it's empty, but it is kind of interesting looking the way it turned out. Multiple floors and a large balcony. So I just haven't decided what I'm going to turn it into yet. And then the homes, as usual, are mostly furnished. So they'll probably have a bed. I gotta figure out why that tree's clipping through. You got quite a few homes. This is actually quite a large settlement. It takes a long time to walk from one end of the settlement to the other. There's the bloat flies that still haven't disintegrated for some reason from the first mission where you go kill them with Codsworth. Okay, so now we're on the other side of like the club and the building. So I've got this kind of breakfast shack here, Solcombe Joe's or whatever they call it. So, and then upstairs is kind of some bargain basement housing. And then the other doors to get in. So here is the buffet. And then up here is more housing. Lots of housing. I think I've got something like 50 beds or something like that. I'm not even close to being done yet furnishing all these places. So I figure this is like the governor's mansion. And it's pretty cool. Over here is how we get to the across the pond. And we'll take a look at that in a second. I'll show you the governor's mansion right now. So we'll head up here, and it kind of has a similar layout as the other one, only it's not as big. So we'll head into here, and this is our dining room, rather large dining room for entertaining dignitaries. Here's the kitchen back here. Another basement. Kind of the same idea, living room here. And then so we'll head upstairs. And we've got a bedroom here. I'm not sure where these doors came from. What are they doing there? Oh, so the game's been kind of buggy. I'll bet those doors were supposed to be down here, and when I put them in place, they've been jumping up for some reason. Yep, that's exactly what happened. They're supposed to go there. But yeah, like when I've been placing stuff, I don't know if it's what's going on, but it's been like making things jump up to the next floor. I bet there's doors in that wall too. Over here we've got another bedroom, and we've got more attic access. This one has a bit of a skylight in it. Well, what's cool about the governor's mansion is it's meant for entertaining, so it's got this nice, huge backyard where you can entertain, your guests. And there's so if you want to get down to what in the pre-war days would have been a really nice lakefront area, is now a wasteland. We've got this house that's kind of sunk into the water. I figured the water levels have risen after the nuclear war. And the dudes haven't gotten around yet to clearing out this house. So, but let's see if I can get into workshop mode from here. I can. It's interesting. So, like you can see, it's a rather large multi-level backyard that looks really nice. So while we're here, I'm gonna take us over here to the water plant, where the settlement gets its fresh water supply from. And then we'll head up the hill. And this is the police station. So we've got our gumshoes that all hang out here. got like a little smoking area for them so they can smoke their pipes while they're thinking about their cases. And then down here is where they keep the prisoners. And we do have a Robotron, or whatever they're called, for helping out with prisoners. And then if you're really bad, you come out here to solitary. And this is solitary. And obviously I got to put a cot and a toilet in there. Haven't done that yet. So that's where you go if you've been really bad. You go to the box. Fry in the sun. Okay. Where do we want to go now? Let's go to the other part of the settlement. So, run over here. So it's definitely not as visually imposing as Spectacle Island with the skyscrapers, but I would venture to guess that the settlement's actually larger. It seems to cover a larger area. So we've got this bridge. Down there's the old one from pre-war, but now we've got this new one. And so we've got this whole other part of Sanctuary Hills, or Sanctuary, whatever it's called, Sanctuary Hills, Sanctuary. So we've got these other additional houses that are accessible. And we got another one up here you can get to. And then we've got along this way is a pretty nice walk to get over to these houses over here. And there's one back there. I guess before we get too far into it, head back this way, and there is even more housing. So I figure that, it is post-war, so there are some elements of like debris that's still laying across some yards and stuff like that, but nothing that's in the way of getting around. I just put these houses in like before I made this video, so they're I don't even have doors on them yet. Like I said, this is just an update video. And then once you're out, you want to pull out your pistol because now you are officially in the wasteland. But up here is where the vault is. So, oh, did I delete I must have accidentally did. So if you didn't know, yeah, that's what it looks like without the vault door. Must have accidentally deleted it. I'll have to put it back. And let's see. I'm going to go into workshop mode so I can get a little bit extra speed here. And I think that's it for now. We do it again. We also have additional houses across the way here. So we've got. So I'm just basically trying to expand it as far as it'll let me. We've got some of our settlement defenses here. Some more housing. Bridge. So yeah, there's a lot of extra housing that isn't normally in this sanctuary. So, and I got my render distance up, so I should probably turn it down so it doesn't try to render the whole thing. Oh, yep, there's the pipes for the water purification. I'm thinking I'll expand this walkway, this catwalk, to also be like security. So maybe put it up one level and then let it follow this brick wall. So you have like a sentry that just walks along the length of the whole settlement. Um, as you can see, though, it is quite a large settlement. And like I said, I'm still working on it. So I'm hoping that people like it as much as they seem to like my Spectacle Island. Although Spectacle Island has been updated. If you haven't seen the updated video, um, I would if you have any interest in it, I would suggest watching it. There's a whole other like I put in like a police boat garage. Um, I I saw that my Spectacle Island video had a couple thousand views now, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm glad people are enjoying it. If they like that, they'll you'll definitely like the newer version. Um, so yeah, so that's where I am at, and that's why I haven't made a video in so long. Is I've been busy, as you can see. I think the last live stream we only had the bridge made, and maybe these three buildings that are sitting right here. Uh, there is a decoration mod somewhere that has like old school brick wall advertisements, like sometimes you see in like old buildings where they're super faded. I just can't find it because I would totally put it on, especially these alley brick walls. But yeah, I thought I'd go for something a little different this time and make like streets and sidewalks. And I don't know if it was worth the extra effort or not. I guess you guys could tell me if you like it. I think I like it. Um, because this is the way it would have looked back in the day. The problem is that the scale is a little off. Like you would need a slightly wider streets, I think, if you actually expected there to be like two-way traffic on these streets. But um, other than that, I think it. I think the point comes across. I think it's obvious that those are supposed to be sidewalks, and some of them are in better condition than others. Like these ones are all cracked, and these ones are a little newer. Um, and yeah, I'm also thinking maybe some of these buildings have enough space under them to do basement type things, and maybe I'll do that. Although I don't like to, so I did have to do some landscape editing in the creation engine to make some of this work. Like over here specifically, the ground was, yeah, right here. You can tell I kind of dipped it down a little bit because it's not even. Um, the ground had kind of, the natural ground was kind of built up around this area, so it was poking through my floors. So I went and lowered it a little bit. I don't want to lower it too far though, because it seems that when you lower it, NPCs try to walk down here under the settlement rather than on the settlement, and that was something that I was trying to avoid. So, but yeah, that is the update for the sanctuary settlement that I've been working on. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in and checking out the video, and thank you for your support. Thank you for the subscriptions. It means a lot. It's pretty cool to know that there are people out there who are actually still playing Fallout 4, still into it, like I am, and appreciate the comments, both constructive and maybe a little less so. But I'm still learning a lot about settlement building and live streaming and stuff like that. So, anyways, that's all I had for today. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.